Jax has got that look on her face, and we're about to find out why. She could be looking to address the current situation.
Looks like she's got the championship in her sights.
And this crowd is buzzing over that.
Oh, boy. Looks like she didn't like what she heard.
Maybe she has some thoughts of her own to share with the class.
I'm sure she's here to set the record straight.
She wasn't expecting to have to answer to a challenge tonight.
Will be a heck of a matchup if she says yes.
Wait just a second. This is going down now.
She just couldn't wait any longer.
That's the bell, and the powerhouse Nia Jax is here, looking to once again squash the competition in singles action.
Nia's always had a mean streak and a bad attitude, but it seems like lately she's more focused than ever on winning. In and out of the ring, Nia's like a lion stalking her prey, and she takes sick pleasure in tearing her opponents apart.
Yeah, Byron, Nia Jax has somehow become more dangerous than ever.
And then we've got the abrasive Tiffany Stratton ready on the other side of the ring.
Well, she might ruffle a few feathers. Tiffy's one of the hottest stars in WWE right now. Her athletic abilities have really earned her a place in the spotlight, and that's something money can't buy.
Delivering nasty stomps. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Oh, impact to the dome.
Great reversal from Jax.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Caught in a bad spot.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
She's looking a little drained now.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Double underhook applied. Up and...
hoisting their opponent up into a glam slam. Nia Jax is known by some as a hothead, among other things. Corey, do you think Nia's attitude issues will come into play in this match?
It's possible, Cole, but she's got to keep that in check here. Everyone knows how to push Nia's buttons at this point, but she can't let them. We know that leads to avoidable mistakes on Nia's end. She needs to keep her composure and get the job done.
Hoisted up high here. Check your face after that one. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Big time clothesline. Good.
Maybe not, maybe not. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Uh-oh. German suplex released.
I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done.
Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
There's a Russian leg sweep.
Rapid fire rights over and over. Just going all out with every blow. Oh, Buster.
What now? Oh, a stop to the belly welly. Strong kick. My goodness. Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
Completely missed the mark there.
Sidewalk slam.
And a well-timed counter. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Oh, what a forearm! Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
Hard-hitting damage coming from Stratton.
Picked up and being carried around now. No. Power bomb out of the apron. And she saw that coming. from Jax.
I think the fuse has been lit here, guys.
Yeah, Saxton. Now we'll see if this is dynamite or a dud. Ooh, flipped right into the post.
Tiffany Stratton with a cartwheel.
Floating over into the Alabama slam. That could send a message to Tiffany's doubters.
All the chat of privilege should go out the window after that.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Stratton is all fired up. Just in time to beat the count. Good. Putting her back in her place. Fading. Oh, backbreaker too. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Oh, face first.
Good night.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Bam!
Ripping their opponent up from the canvas, and
It's a torture rack.
Up top high, but look at the well-placed elbows will force the counter, and a great break. She had that scouted. Stratton turns it around.
Leading her into the corner now.
Caught that. It reversed it. Calculating the next move here. Power slam!
going right into the pin attempt.
Kicks out after one.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but you got to expect a few bumps and bruises at this point. Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oof. Tiffany Stratton showing off for the audience.
She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon. Broken up with a fist to the face. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Drop kick.
She goes under the ropes, back inside. And Stratton's just rubbing it in her opponent's face now. I respect it. Big shot in the corner from Stratton, and it appears to be Tiffy time.
Corkscrew Stratton bomb. Tiffany with the exclamation mark.
What a kick out. I don't believe it.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
The center of the universe.
The prettiest moonsault ever. And that took Nia down.
2. And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton on top of the world tonight.
Wow, a win over Nia Jax is huge for anyone.
You're right, Byron, but we know Nia won't be stopped this easily. Here comes Indy Hartwell.
One of the toughest underdogs in the women's division.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Candice LeRae from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Pretty cool fact here. Indy began her in-ring career at just 19 years old.
Or how about this, Michael? Indy Hartwell made her NXT and main roster debuts by the age of just 23.
I had my first match at 16. Where are my flowers? Why does no one talk about me? You guys are biased.
Tegan Nox looking ready for a fight.
Yeah, she wants to show this crowd what she can do.
And her opponent from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Tegan showing that she really knows how to get aggressive. Vicious even.
Yeah, Nox proves the old adage that it's all about the size of the fight in the dog.
I can tell Tegan is itching to start throwing some punches and kicks.
And Indy Hartwell looks ready to get things going here.
A true powerhouse in the women's division. I don't even think we've scratched the surface on what Indy can do in the ring.
Indy is impressive for sure, and you're right, Byron. She still has so much more to show us.
And then there's the colorful threat of Tegan Nox.
Like one of those poisonous frogs in the Amazon, Tegan's bright colors only hide the danger that lies beneath. Making her opponents underestimate her abilities in the ring is only one of the things that makes her such a terror.
Oh, right into a counter.
Ooh-wee.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Who will break first? That is the question. Ooh. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Fist after fist, neither one relenting here.
That will leave you stunned. Forcing her right out of the ring.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Bottom uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Corey, what's the strategy here against Tegan Nox?
Patience is definitely key, Cole. You need to allow Nox to second-guess herself, then strike when there's a clear opening. Like when Nox is maybe taking a beat too long to decide what she's going to do next. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
The arm absorbing the damage.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done. She managed to avoid that offense.
I'll tell you, I thought this superstar was out of this match, but apparently not. What a comeback.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the Lion's Den.
Cross body.
Elbow drop.
Great fight.
Choke slam.
Tegan Knox with a kick to the body, and the shiniest wizard finds the mark. Critical danger for Indy.
And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Tegan Knox.
Indy Hartwell falling short tonight, taking the loss.
Yeah, Indie Wrestling gave it her all, but tonight was not her night. Hopefully she figures out a new game plan. Here comes one dangerous man, Solo Sikoa.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
You're looking at the man who transformed the bloodline, made it more dangerous.
And even more unpredictable.
Solo Sikoa strikes fear into everyone.
Solo has all the power in WWE in his hands.
And it'll be devastating when he unleashes said power.
A vicious and ruthless luchador.
Once again, bringing brutality as the leader of Legado del Fantasma.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Well, it is time to pay respect to the boss of the street.
Santos Escobar does not play games.
Escobar is calm, steady, calculated, and does whatever he has to do to succeed.
It's a major test tonight, facing the street champion.
Look, it doesn't matter the stipulations tonight. This guy needs to prepare for a street fight against Solo Sikoa.
Santos Escobar is ready to set it off here. It's easy to catch yourself watching it off Escobar's offense, but he's also as tough as they come.
Santos is a second-generation superstar who paid his dues in rings around the world before coming to WWE.
We saw what he was all about in NXT, and since his WWE debut, we've witnessed his incredible skill combined with grit and determination.
Yeah, but Solo Sikoa was born to rule and built for war. The tribal chief calls the shots. You either follow him or you're removed.
Yeah, Solo's the one who's moving the chess pieces across the board now. Solo's handing down orders with merciless intent, solely to solidify his position on the tribal throne.
Able to make a move.
Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Incapacitating the shoulder.
Eludes the attack.
Unbelievable athleticism. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Up and down with the gut buster.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. He kicks out before two.
Not even a 2 count for him. Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
Escobar showing no fear up there. And now headed to the outside.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And that might have shook Escobar to his foundation.
Sikoa making an example of his opponent. Solo Sikoa is really going to need to use his impressive agility to gain his advantage here, because we know that whenever Solo does that, his opponents never know what to... From the top!
Diving headbutt! Legs up!
Headbutt to the gut!
Beautiful roll-up.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Heartbreaker!
Kicks to the face. Oh, man.
Good grief!
Turn your lights out.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He goes for the cover. And he kicks out at two.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him. Lifting underhook gutbuster, wow.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
A kick out to stay alive.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Right to the spine.
Low drop. Escobar is picking the competition apart.
Solo's perseverance being tested. And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Up high. Wow.
Cross body.
Arnold's grapevine, trying to step through. Here it comes.
Tequila sunrise.
Well, the torque on the knee. Rolling through now. Couple of kicks will break it. What a reversal.
And Sikoa needed that badly.
Solo could be turning his fortunes around.
Right into the pin.
Two. No, he pops the shoulder before three.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
His body is dealing.
Uh-oh, winding up.
Samoan spike.
That's one for Sikoa forward.
Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa securing the victory here.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa was seemingly out for blood here. Just vicious.
Here we go to start this thing. A little stare down. And maybe a show of respect.
Why not? Shake their hand. There we go. That's how we need to start a matchup.
All right, now that pleasantries have been exchanged, let's tear each other apart.
Great sportsmanship to start this thing.
But I think it's pretty clear these two competitors will not hold back.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver. She's able to shift her weight and escapes.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Lift off.
And coming down with incredible force.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. She's coming too, and she's not gonna like what comes next.
And Flair gets that turned back on her. Candice LeRae has a lot of experience, but Corey, she's usually at a size disadvantage in the ring. How's that going to factor into this match?
She's the poison pixie for a reason, Cole. Candice knows how to use her smaller stature to her advantage. She knows how to adapt. Chalk it up to those years of experience.
Oh, from the...
Going for the pin.
Powering out at one.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
LeRae shifts that to her favor.
Arm stopped.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
She countered that into her own offense.
Dueling reversals.
Byron, I love this move. This is one of my all-time favorites. The Wicked Stepsister. Can you believe it?
Candice LeRae. Boom! With the stomp. That passion from Candice is absolutely driving her now. You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Well, you can't be friends with everybody.
I've noticed the same. There's definitely something of a rivalry here.
There it is. Wow!
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
I have to commend them for the respect they displayed bell to bell.
Absolutely, Corey. This is a merited victory by far.
Definitely a feel-good moment, guys.
I have to say, seeing this win is a great example to set for the entire WWE Universe.
Respect, skill, and the victory? I agree, Byron. The Apex Predator on the hook again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
The definition of a WWE superstar, and in my opinion, there is no one as gifted in this game as Orton.
Now, Corey, I agree. Legendary factions, all-time tag teams. But Randy Orton is best when he does some solo work.
And when he's doing said solo work, Randy Orton is one of the most sadistic individuals the WWE has ever known.
The more hostile the environment, the more at home Randy Orton seems to be.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents.
And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good.
Writes his own story in Venom. Randy Orton can't be controlled.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And his opponents, first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original tribal chief. The only tribal chief, the OTC.
A man who held the WWE Universal title for a record obliterating 1,316 days over 3 years atop WWE.
And Reigns is ready to once again be that dominant force that rules WWE. Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE. The tortured powerhouse, Eric Rowan. Wyatt family in his blood.
Once a sheep, now a rambling rabbit. It's like Eric Rowan is staring through your soul.
Awareness is the key for a triple threat where one mistake can cost you the match. Set for competition, we have Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Eric Rowan.
Triple threat matches are a beast of their own. No disqualification, no count out, and twice the threat being pinned or submitted.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
That's what you call impact.
Look at this, just unloading.
Oof. And a stomp to the gut.
Boom, what a punch. Rowan wasting no motion on the counter.
Schoolboy, shoulders are down.
Pin attempt broken. Boom, right in the button. Corey, just how important is creating a temporary alliance in a triple threat match?
Well, it can be important, but you just have to remember that a temporary alliance is just that, temporary. The enemy of your enemy is only your friend for so long.
Yeah, there can only be one winner in this match, and that means an alliance always has an expiration date.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. What's he hoping to find down there?
No, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction. Rowan able to evade.
Shot right to the dome.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Tope Atomico finds the mark.
Amazing. Exhibiting the quickness of a superstar half their size.
That catches Eric looking. Totally helpless at the moment.
He's got him down. This could be it.
He breaks the pin. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
Yeah, as Orton was putting his precision to work there. Back suplex. Ow!
And here we go. The Boston.
Nicely done.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
And now here come the punches.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Roman Reigns, look at this, just clothesline after clothesline.
Down they go.
And now here's the cover. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Gets lifted into position. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Down he goes.
Vicious. Insulting. Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that. Ooh!
Oh, man.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it. And there's the fallaway slam.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel. Rapid fire right hands.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. And Orton is clearly looking for a fight here. Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
He's headed out to the ringside area. What a display of strength here. Oh, that just
looks like it busted him open.
Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron like that.
Running cross body. Nicely done.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Got the leg and taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Randy Orton just daring his opponent to take their best shot.
Lifted way up high into a big power slam.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
What a spear by Reigns.
Orton is done. And staying with it into the cover.
There's two. Hangs on by a thread.
The Viper remains alive. Randy Orton continues from the top.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Just disrespectful.
These men have shown no indication of staying down.
Their guts, their fire won't allow them to give up.
Eric Rowan, look at the power in the Iron Claw slam.
Will Rowan take advantage?
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Eric Rowan.
As exciting a triple threat match as we've had here in WWE in recent memory.
I cannot even imagine how any of these men feel after a match like that. All I can really say is that they put on a triple threat match for the ages.